Okay, it started. As we are discussing about the optical isomerism, just focus, pay attention that examiner give you a compound, any compound. For example, I am creating a compound that has a chiral carbon atom. Okay, you will see four different groups. Like I'm trying to be very simple. Okay, here I'm saying CH3, CH2, and here I'm saying CH2CO2H. So if you can see, all the four groups are attached to this carbon atom are what? Different. So this carbon is chiral carbon. Agreed or not?
Agreed.
Agreed.
As soon as you found that you have the chiral carbon atom and you are advised to draw the mirror images, what you're gonna do, just draw the line, okay, in the center. Now try to write down this type of the structure, a
Draw
carbon,
the
yes,
draw.
like this. Then just focus to this part, just draw this part, halas. Now just try to copy the mirror image of this structure. What should be the mirror image of this structure? Like this. Understood? Now it's your choice. I'm trying to number so I can discuss easily. I'm saying this is number one group. I can say this is number two group, and I can say this is number three group, and I can say this is number four group. So it's up to you. As I even
Mister,
marked, yes,
Mister, if you ask us to draw this, the
yes,
groups I choose from my mind.
yes, it's your. So first time your choice. First time your choice. For example, I am placing here hydrogen. I am placing here OH. I am placing here CH2CH3. And I am placing here CH2, then
Mister,
CO2H.
Mister
Yes.
Bilal, can we put them anywhere we want, or does it have to
Yes,
be in a
anywhere,
specific
anywhere.
area?
Same question Muhammad asked, anywhere. But when you put first time, now your choice finished. Now your choice. After this selection, here you have a choice. Here you have choice. But after this choice, your choice is finished. Now you just have to copy where you already drew. For example,
So I
you
do it
put,
in the opposite side, yes?
yes, exactly. So now you don't have
Okay.
a choice. You put it the OH in the dotted line. You have to put the OH at the dotted line. You can't, you can't change. You put the H over the solid line. You put the CH2, CO2H on the solid line again to the downside. You have to place it again, and you put it this over this triangle, this wedge. You have to place this part exactly here, CH3, CH2, sorry, CH2, CH3. Now you get it or not? This will be the simplest question. No need to
Yes,
worry
yes.
about, just focus on the chiral carbon atom. Now one more thing, maybe in your formula you have more than one chiral carbon atom, so it's you have to choose only one. You can't choose all the chiral carbon atom at a time, so you have to choose any one. For example, I'm going to give you one more example. Now see, for example, I am drawing this structure, and I'm saying here we have OH, here we have CH3, here I have C double bond O bond H, mean an aldehyde group, and here I can place CH3 again, here I can place CH2, CH3 and CH2, okay, CH2, CH3, and here I can place C NH2 maybe. So for your practice, first of all, can you identify how many functional groups are there?
Yes,
How many?
three.
Four.
One, two, three, three. or
4.
4?
three.
3. Alkane are not considered as functional group, although alkenes are
Okay.
considered as functional group. Okay, so 4. And
Uh,
now can you tell me how many chiral carbon atoms are there?
Two.
Remember,
2.
this is the first functional group different, this is the second different functional group, and this is the,
There are 2.
okay, there are two chiral
There.
carbon atoms. Understood?
Yes.
Now, as I told
Yes.
you, if examiner asks you to draw the mirror image of this, it's your choice. You can choose this chiral carbon or you can choose this chiral carbon atom. It's up to you.
Can
It's
we
up to,
use the simplest one?
yes. So it's up to you. No problem. No problem at all. So that's why I place a steric for the red and then the black. So it's up to you. Let me know which one you choose. And then I will try as per that one.
The black
Black or
one.
blue? Or black or red?
ريد السل يا حمار.
Okay, red. Now, if you see, as I told you, first of all, just even blindly have to draw this structure. Blindly, okay? Halas. And then copy
Yes.
the mirror image of this one like this without even focusing what it is, okay? Just draw this part.
Yes.
Now it's your choice. For example, I am saying this is first position, this is second position, this is third, and this is fourth. Now help me where I
Okay.
play, what I place at one position. What I place at one position.
OH.
OH. Oh, mashallah,
Yeah,
all are
much,
agree.
much. Yeah.
Oh, good. Second position.
NH, no.
Na, na, na,
CH3.
na.
CH3.
CH3. Okay. Third position.
C double bond O.
C double bond OH.
Yes.
The fourth, we know don't have any choice. Automatically remember this is the whole group. It is going to be all together. So because this is the whole group, you can write as it is or you can make it more simplified just counting the number of carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen atoms. How many carbon we have here? One, two,
2,
three,
3.
four. Four. There are
Yes.
four carbon atoms. You can write all together. Four carbon atoms. How many hydrogens? 3
10,
plus 3, 6, plus 2,
10,
8, plus 2,
10,
10.
10.
10.
And then we have one
And the
nitrogen.
N. 1
Yes,
nitrogen. Yes.
that's it.
1 nitrogen.
So because if I
Okay.
want to make it open, it will take a lot of space. So it's better just try to write in a combined form. Now what we gonna do, because our choice is finished, now we can't choose. So
Yes.
we just have to place as it is. So we place the solid upline OH, we
X
have to
O
place OH. Here we place what?
O H.
C uh, 4 H10 N.
Then
Yes,
N.
and then at the
And then
back,
C double bond O.
Sir, I have a question.
just 1 minute, just 1 minute. Let me finish this first. Then we left
And
with
then
only CH3
CH3.
here. That's it. So your optical isomerism will be like that. Clear?
Okay.
Now, yes,
Yes.
Tarak.
Can I not do C4H10 in a right R?
I can't. Again, we
Can I
want to.
write R?
Yes, but for this purpose, you have to make a key, writing this whole formula and then saying it is equal to R. Then you can.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes, yes.
But you have to clearly make the key, okay?
Okay.
Then you can use it. Anyhow, that's more simple. No need to go for the R, okay?
Yes.
But it's up to you. If you are okay, no problem. Now the time is short because the time of class. So I'm proceeding with the next part, that is mechanism. Got it?
Okay.
So whatever, for example, I gave you a molecule, like this is the molecule, or let me select it from your mock, okay? Let it, so that you may have the exact same situation. On. Okay, that was, I gave, I think, the mechanism in mock 1. Yes, mock 1. Where is mock 1?
Yes, in Mach 1.
Yalla, open. Now also let me know how I can, because this video will be the huge, then I have to make cut and then share it with you. Okay, please open.
Mister, also, why neutralization is exothermic?
Because heat is released, only bond formation take place.
So
Why?
if
Because when you dissolve any acid, it immediately ionized into hydrogen ion and the other ion that is present in the acid. For example, HCl, it will split into hydrogen ion and chloride ion. On the other hand, when you dissolve any alkali into water, what happens? It will immediately dissolve and give you what? The hydroxide ion and the metal ion. Okay, got
okay,
it?
okay.
Mr.
So what
So,
happened?
neutralize.
Because now both the ions are ionized. Both the ions are ionized already. Bonds are being broken already. When they combine again, hydrogen ion, which is already broken, combine with the hydroxyl ion, so only bond formation takes place. The bond formation is always exothermic. The bond formation is always exothermic. Now you can see this
Good,
molecule. Sa?
good morning, Mr. Bilal.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
Mr. How are you? I want
Alhamdulillah. Sorry.
attendance.
Attendance, please. Yes, guys.
من غايب؟ من غايب
Shabab,
طلاب؟
hurry up.
عبد الملك
هاشم
وزايد زايد.
وبشار وما أعرف مين.
هاشم
عبد الملك وزايد.
بشار زايد عبد الملك
عمر بعد.
هاشم وبشار.
عمر.
يا.
شكرا، يعطيكم العافية.
عافية، شكرا أستاذ.
حياكم.
Okay, so you can see this is the molecule that has double bond. Okay, so as soon as you see the double bond between two carbon atoms, it will be showing what type of mechanism? Electrophilic addition mechanism. So first of all, I'm trying to write the equation. Equation is what? When this molecule is being added with the bromine, with the bromine,
برو.
this will give you a molecule exactly triple bond we have with the nitrogen. Then we have a carbon. Then we have this carbon again here, and here we have carbon double bond. So that double bond is broken down, turning into one extra bond, turning it to one extra bond.
بوند.
Already we have CH3. So what happened? This extra bromine is added over here. Then to this carbon atom, we already have CH3. We already have CH3.
3.
And then we already have C double bond O bond OH. So one extra
Yes.
bond appear over here. So bromine is added over here.
That's
So
the
this is,
bromine. Yes.
yes, this is the product. And remember, I forgot, this is CH2, because whenever you can't see the atoms or you can't see the bonds, those are hydrogens. Now we are going to show the mechanism. How? For mechanism, very easy. What you gonna do? Exactly copy the molecule what you have. Exactly copy the molecule what you have, like this.
Yeah.
After that, exactly underneath the double bond, carbon to carbon double bond, with some distance, write the bromine, and with a single line show another bromine. First step.
Okay.
Got it? Now the second step,
Yes.
from the center of the double bond, draw an arrow, curly arrow, and put it over the head of the bromine. Put it over the head of, curly arrow
The
could be
bromine.
like this curly arrow. Maybe you can straightforward draw this curly arrow. So any curly
Does
arrow
it
will
matter?
be accepted. Any curly
which
arrow.
bromine?
Yes, it should be bromine because it's easy.
I,
I'm not going to confuse you, not going to give you more complex. So if
No,
there is
bromine
a mechanism,
does it matter
mechanism
which
will
one?
be for
The
bromine.
nice kid. Mister, does it matter
Hello.
which one? The left or the right?
The closer to the double bond, the bromine
okay.
which is closer to the double bond. Okay.
Yes.
Now, as soon as you put this arrow to the carbon where you place the arrow, just draw a partial positive charge. Just draw a partial. How?
Positive charge.
This line, and go like this and put a positive charge. And the other
Okay.
carbon atom automatically will become
Negative.
negative. Now again from the center of this bond that is in between bromine to bromine, draw another curly arrow and put it over the bromine that has a partial negative charge. That's it.
Okay.
After that, now place an arrow to show the product form. So see, I'm trying to copy exactly the same molecule here. What happened? Only the double bond is broken down. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm
And
just
there are
trying to,
BR
I'm,
and BR will be added.
yes, I'm just trying to remove this part. That's it. So what happened? Two new bonds are being formed, one over here and one over here. Got it? But
Yes.
initially, you have to place one bromine and the other carbon atom will have a positive charge. Will have a positive charge. That bromine, which is removing this electron, will turn into a complete negative charge ion. You have to show one extra electron pair, and then from this extra electron pair, place a curly arrow to the carbon that has the positive charge. And
So it
finally,
becomes neutral.
yes, it becomes neutral because positive negative combine. So see, the final product doesn't have any positive or negative charge. So this
Yes.
will be the product form. Got it? Even I can
Correct,
copy
correct.
again. I copy again. What we did, just remove the
We
double bond, and to
and put the
both
two
side you
BRs.
have two bromines. That's it. To both side. Here we have one bromine, and here you have one bromine. You may draw any side, but you can't change the carbon. You can draw the bromine to any side, up, down, left, right, but you can't change the carbon atom to which they are attached.
Okay.
Clear? Okay,
Yes,
I'm
get
giving
it.
one more example. And this time I'm trying to give you simple, not complex one, okay? And help me what to do. For example, I have
Okay.
this molecule,
Sir,
CH3.
give us something similar to the exam.
So then focus on the mock exam. That is complex one. Okay. So there was another one. Okay, let me choose from here.
Uh,
Here. So this is the molecule. Let me make it a little bigger. Okay, for example, this is the molecule. Okay, help me if I want to react it with bromine, what will be the product? Okay,
Okay.
step by step, mean what you do in the first step, what you do in the second step. For example, I'm writing this compound is reacting with bromine. This compound is
Okay.
reacting with bromine
Bromine.
and will give us this thingy.
So here
What
it
happened?
just will break the double bond and
Yes,
add the bromine.
yes. So double bond is broken down,
Yes,
and
and
to
add
both
two
side,
bromines.
yeah, to both side, here and here, bromine added. Now this is the product. Now just show me the mechanism. How? I will help you just
Okay.
with the molecule. I have this molecule. This is your first step. Now what to continue? What
Okay.
to
Do
write to
BR,
continue?
don't BR
Go
down.
to BR down.
Yes, exactly. I told you underneath draw the bromine like this. Agreed?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now what's the next
Agreed.
step?
Arrow
Then
from
from the double
double
bond,
bond.
draw a
Yes, from the
curly
double
line
bond,
to
draw
Yeah,
the
the
sorry.
curly
BR.
arrow. Okay. Next
Then
step.
do
Becomes positive.
positive.
partial positive and partial
Yes.
next
Negative.
step.
Negative.
Then arrow.
Arrow from the
Draw
center
an
of the
arrow
single bond
from
towards
the
the
point to
negative.
the partial negative.
Good. Okay. Now
Then it
you
becomes
have to draw the
the double
molecules
bond will
again
be breakdown.
without the double bond. Okay. Now without the double
Double
bond.
bond,
To one side
and
you
just
can,
add a
yes.
BR up and the
For
BR
example, I
that
am
have a
drawing the
partial
BR
negative.
here. This will become a positive. Yes.
Positive, yes.
Okay.
And the
Now,
BR that has a negative, it will has two free radical atoms.
not free radical. Two electron is lone pair. Free radical is only
Okay.
one. Okay. Don't say two
Yes.
free radical. Just say one lone pair of electrons, or just say electrons
Okay. It will have two
from
electrons.
the
It
center,
will
and
goes
then
to the. It will draw a curly line to the carbon that has a positive charge.
Then we draw the same thing up.
that's it. Now, finally, you will get the same compound as we write it above. Okay. So here
Yes.
you will have one bromine, and here you have one bromine. That's it, guys. No worries at all.
Okay. Thank you.
سألوا عن
Yes.
الألوان.
Okay, Mr. Can you explain for us the color changes and when and how?
When and how. For color changes, this is the chemistry you will learn in your grade 12. How? The question answer is how. This will be in grade 12. Here you have to memorize the names and their respective colors. Okay?
Okay,
Simply, potassium dichromate, whenever get oxidized any alcohol or aldehyde or secondary alcohol or primary alcohol, it will always change the color from orange to green. Potassium dichromate always changes the color from orange to
green.
green. Bromine, like this question which we just solved. Bromine,
Bromine.
whenever react with alkenes,
Brown to
always changes
colorless.
the color. Yes, brown to colorless.
Yeah.
Then sodium carbonate or any metal carbonate, when
Any
react
other?
with acids,
That's it.
it always release gas,
No, no,
carbon
no
dioxide
different.
gas.
No
Okay.
color.
So what you can
No
say
visible change.
effervescence, you can say bubbles of the gas release. Khalas.
Okay.
Okay. Potassium manganate. Potassium manganate, in our syllabus we use cold and dilute for alkenes. Whenever it react with alkenes in cold and dilute form, it will change the color from purple to
Colorless.
colorless. From
Colorless.
purple to colorless.
شباب المايك فيه صدى. المايك.
Last, the Tollens reagent. Tollens reagent can only react with
Aldehyde is
aldehydes, and when it react, it will
silver
form
mirror.
a silver mirror. This is the observation.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it?
Mr.
Yes. Thank you,
Remember the
sir.
conditions. Now, quickly, how much time we have? Almost
5
20
minutes.
minutes. La, the class will be finished at what? 9:45. Ah, sorry. Okay. So
Yes.
quickly conditions. First reaction, let me write, and you can easily remember them. Quickly, I'm writing the conditions for reactions. Okay. Number one, whenever any alkane, for example, methane, any alkane, when it react with chlorine, it requires UV light. It requires UV light. Got it?
Okay.
And you will get what?
Three
CH3Cl
plus
Phenol
plus
Cl.
H. Now, examiner may ask you what is the name, as I gave you the exact question in your mock exam. Only the chance, this question I can say is in your exam. Only what is changing this type. Maybe not methane, maybe ethane, maybe propane, maybe
Chloromethane.
butane, whatever it is, you have to write. Okay?
This is chloromethane.
Okay.
Yes. So, second, you have to remember the reaction of any alkene. This time I'm taking CH2, double bond CH2 mean ethene. So, any alkene, please remember, any alkene, it can react with hydrogen. It can react with hydrogen. The
Hydrogen.
conditions are 140 degrees Celsius temperature, nickel as a catalyst, and you will get alkane, CH3, single bond CH3. So double bond is broken down, 2 hydrogen added to both sides. Conditions,
Okay.
very important. Then you have the reaction of alkene with bromine, no condition. That's why no need to remember. Just remember the color. Just remember the color. Like
Color.
CH2, double bond CH2, reacting with bromine. So here the observation you have to quote and you have to remember this is brown. But
brown to
when the
colorless.
reaction takes place, we don't need any extra condition. We will get CH2Br, single bond CH2Br, mean two bromines are added to both the sides. Okay,
Okay.
and it will be a colorless compound. So that's why our observation will be color brown to colorless. Then you may have the hydration reaction condition, only important related to the condition. If you react it with water, steam actually, you need, this is a reversible reaction, you need 300 degrees Celsius temperature, 65 atmospheric pressure, and H3PO4, H3PO4, and you
4.
will get CH3, then CH2OH. You will get ethanol. Conditions are important.
Ethanol is alcohol.
Understood? So these are the
Yes.
important from alkenes. Rest you have to recall the condition which we are discussing, I think, since 2-3 days in WhatsApp group about the oxidation condition. Always potassium manganate, if you use, that will be used in cold and dilute form. Potassium dichromate, when you use for alcohols to get oxidized, you always have to use the presence of acid, plus you have to use heat. Without heat, no oxidation takes place. For alcohols
Okay.
into aldehydes, and then aldehydes into carboxylic acid. Even secondary alcohol into ketone. Clear? So
Yes.
heat is mandatory. That's it. These are the important things. Try to remember. And again, finally, I'm just saying, if you are able to understand the questions in your both mock exams, it means you have the knowledge and your exam will be very good. Even perfect,
Thank
I
you,
can
Mr.
say. If you able to understand the question, I'm just saying memorization will help, but not 100%. But understanding will 100% work and help, inshallah.
Mister,
Recall
Inshallah.
I
the
have a
general
question.
formulas, recall how to write the molecular formula, recall how to identify the functional groups. These are the questions. And recall to identify which functional group react with which part. Khalas. So these are the
Mr.
questions.
Bilal,
Yes,
can you please send the recording on WhatsApp?
that is why I am recording. I recorded only for the purpose of sharing.
خلاص,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Okay, Mr.
No
Thank you.
problem. But
I've,
Mister,
maybe I
I
will
have
I
a
not be
have,
able to
question.
send the whole, so I will try to cut it down and then share part by part.
Inshallah.
Or if you know any tool, I can
You
put
can send it
all.
on Google Classroom.
Okay. And another way is that I can upload it to my YouTube channel. Then you can able to see the whole recording.
MashaAllah.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Yes, Mr.
Okay. I will upload it to the channel. That will be able. Then you will
The
easily see
magic
all.
story.
Okay.
Mr. Send us the link channel.
Yeah, I will. I will send. I will even share the link of the video, inshallah.
Okay.
Mr. I
Thank
have
you,
a
Mr.
question.
Yes, please.
We have in the first mock, there is a question after the table.
Hmm.
I didn't
Which
understand
mock?
the question.
Which mock?
The first mock,
Which question?
the question after the table, down maybe before the last page.
I changed this question. I told you I changed this question. For this, you have to look for the answers, which I already posted. Okay, you will
Mister, I
better
have a
understand
question.
this. Got it? Because here the question was little difficult. I just changed this to modify it because our purpose is to understand the situation. Class.
Okay.
Mister,
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
I send you a picture for how to draw chiral carbon. Is it this okay, or I must to do dots in WhatsApp?
Let me see first. Yeah, it's okay. I use the dotted line for your ease. Okay,
Okay.
you
And
can
in the
also have to use the extended line, but for your ease I use the dotted line. Okay,
okay, Mr. The second mock, how do I draw?
what?
Second mock, the MCQ. How do I draw the compound D?
Oh, you
Draw it displayed formula.
okay, hold on. You want this?
Yes.
Okay, it's very simple, very easy. Just for this purpose, I advise you to write down the compound in the long chain. Okay, for what long chain means, let me number to understand what the long chain is. See, this is carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5, carbon 6. Yes,
Okay.
so I will write the 6 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, as per their group numbers, as you assign these numbers, try to draw all whatever you see. So at carbon 1, we have an acid group. So just
Yes.
convert it into acid. And then between carbon, you have to draw the single bond. Then at carbon 2, you have the double bond and then CH2. So you can write like this. As you
But
can see,
Mr.
this carbon atom, 3 bonds are already done. So this is the fourth bond. So no need to draw any other extra hydrogen atom here. At carbon 3, we have OH group. Then this bond is connected. So one bond is like we can say lesser. You can't see anything. So it means this is hydrogen. At carbon 4, again, what you have? To one side, you have NH2. So to one side, you have to draw NH2. You can see 3 bonds. So it means the fourth bond is with hydrogen. At carbon 5, you can see only 2 bonds with the carbon. 2 bonds are missing, that you have to complete it with hydrogen. And then at the last carbon 6, you have 3 hydrogen. So this is your structure.
Okay, Mr. Thank you.
That's
Mr.
it. Yes.
Number 8 in the MCQ of this mock test 2. Why did we choose D?
Question
Eight.
8. Why? Again, very simple. Very
I
simple.
know that electron attack the
Look at the N.
hydrogen.
First of all, it's very easy because it's in the form of MCQ. It's very easy.
Ah,
Now,
okay.
if you see here, the carbon to nitrogen bond should be triple, not single.
Okay, yes,
That is why
yes.
you can't choose it. Furthermore, oxygen is always partial negative, not a partial positive, not a positive, not a
Yes, yes.
positive. So it's a positive. So mean both the aspects make the option A wrong. For
Yes.
option B, this part is correct, but now still this part is wrong. Carbon has to make 3 bonds with the nitrogen. Got it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Now we left with C and D. So due to this situation that this bond is not going to attack on the positive oxygen because this is wrong. Oxygen must be a negative charge with an extra electron pair. So that is
Yes.
true in the D. So that's why. So that MCQ make it more easier to select. Got
And
it?
Mr. Yes, okay. And how we do write a chemical equation for ethanol plus ethanoic acid?
That is the esterification.
Yes,
When
I
you
know.
react, when you react any ethanol, I told you earlier, CH3, CH2OH. This is ethanol. You have to combine or react it with ethanoic acid. Like for example, it is CH3, C double bond O bond OH. So, just remember,
Yes.
I'm repeating again. For the acid, always remove OH, and for the alcohol, always remove H. When you remove this, then you have to combine both of them together. As a result, you will get
H2O.
CH3, CH2. That bond is broken from here. Now
Yes.
you have to attach it with what? You have to attach it with C double bond O from where it is broken.
Okay.
And then to the right side, you have CH3 left. That's it. Plus, this H and this OH combine together to make what?
H2O.
So this is the equation.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you so
Anything
much,
else?
Mister.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Good,
In
good.
the question number 4, I think, down,
Sorry?
last thing, in the what's name identifying functional group in second mock exam.
Question number, please.
It's written question number 4.
Question number 4 in the second mock.
Yes, yes. Not MCQ.
This one?
No, not MCQ.
Not
Not
MCQ.
MCQ.
This one?
No.
أي صفحة؟
Yes, it's go
Which
down.
paper?
Go down a little bit. Yes, L is reduced by reducing age.
So this is L, okay? Because I change in the mark scheme. Answers I change. This is not M, this is L.
L, yes, okay.
Okay. So when you have to reduce it, what you're gonna do? Just place hydrogen here, exactly as it is being advised in your question. Right? Exactly in this form. Okay.
So it's not
Yes.
C8H14
Mr. will
now?
become
Yeah, it will be just in bracket H, and then you have to just add 2 more hydrogens.
yeah,
Add
and
2
then
more.
we remove the oxygen, right?
La. It will become alcohol. It will become
Okay.
alcohol.
Alcohol. So the H will be added to the O.
Yes, H will be added here to
Yes.
Okay,
O.
so how it become alcohol?
How it become alcohol? Good question. For this purpose, you have to check the formula. Okay, that is a given. What is L?
The first one.
First one. Okay. So let me copy. Now, okay, this is the molecule. So, what is
Yes.
going to happen when you have or when you added the hydrogen here? Plus, I'm writing in the form of equation. You write it the hydrogen, then arrow. So if you can see, you have only one hydrogen here. So,
Yes.
so this double bond will break one of its single bond, and instead of the double bond will change into
One
single.
bond.
Oh, so 2 hydrogen out of 1 it will be added here, making it alcohol. 1 hydrogen is already there, and you add 1 more hydrogen. So
Oh,
how it
yes,
turn
yes,
into
yes.
alcohol?
3.
Huh?
3H.
Yes, 2 hydrogen. We added 2 hydrogen. 1 was
Yes.
already there. That is why the aldehyde change into primary alcohols.
So we do plus 2H.
Yes, 2 hydrogens added plus 2H, and then you just add into the
So one
molecular
H.
formula. It will be C, what was that? C,
H3.
mm,
C8. No. C8
C8.
H14.
Yes, C8. Instead of H14, it will become 16 and
H15.
O.
And
And O.
16.
Yes.
Khalas?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. Here it was C8, H14, O.
O.
You did 2
Because of the double
hydrogens,
bond.
and then you will get this compound. Khalas. So this will be your equation.
Yes.
Mr. In the chemical reaction, what do we need to memorize about like the chemical reaction? All chemical reactions.
Correct. Again, I repeat, please focus on your mock. whatever
Yes.
the type of reaction in your mock, khalas.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Thank you.
How many times I have to repeat this?
Mr.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
wasn't in the chemistry group. I just joined yesterday. There's
Oh,
no
mashallah.
message I have in the chat group.
No
All
problem.
the messages disappear.
No issue. When you, if your all problems are like okay now, as I told you, if you're able to solve the mock exam, able to understand the mock exam, that's it. You
Yes.
are prepared.
Okay, thank you.
You don't need previous chat history. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Mr.
Shukran. Enjoy your break. We'll see you tomorrow, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Ma'assalam.
Mr. Just please upload the video when you can.
Inshallah. I'm
Thank
waiting,
you.
posting, and then I will let you know, inshallah.
Okay, Mr. Thank you.
Okay. Ma'assalam.